Alright. I think I can do a short stream, and I'm likely going to do a boss fight. So I feel like actually just getting more of the boss fights actually done in this mode. I mean, it's certainly going to be more fun than just doing monotonous grinding, that's for sure. But I do want to also just put a new pattern on this new shield I'm going to make, so bear with me here. I'm going to make a red banner. Kind of just decided this already off stream exactly what I do with the shield. Okay, so that's the blue chevron. Right. And then I'll put this on my shield, obviously. And we'll just have to see how it looks. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Could have maybe just gone with a light blue instead. Would have gone better with my armor. You know, I don't think it's too late to actually just turn the blue to light blue at all. So I guess I'll just do that. It's probably not too late to do so. Wait, actually no, it is. I'd have to make another red banner. Yeah, I would certainly have to make a new banner, that's for sure. Now I have a bone meal left over for it, but not much. So just give me a quick moment. This really should not take long, but hey, it might. Depends on how quickly the red flowers spawn in. That or I just basically can grab whatever's already there. I'll just take the red flowers, don't really need anything else at the moment. That should be perfect. Now I need some more white wool quickly. We're just going to prevent some nighttime mobs spawning quickly. And one more stick. Wherever it may be. I think I also need to make another shield. I'll just put this one away for now as a backup shield. Can't believe I managed to actually remember that recipe by heart. Well, okay then. Nope. Yup. Then that. Then this, and then put that on shield. Okay, this certainly looks different from what I was expecting. Like, the light blue just really pops out more than I was expecting it to. I mean, then again, it does make sense that it's really just popping out. It's a brighter color than the red, that's for sure. I honestly think this one might actually look a bit better. Because I think the blue is a bit too bright on this one, so I'm probably going to maybe just use this one, perhaps, instead. Unbreaking 3. So yes, now I have a shield again. That actually has a custom design on it, and Unbreaking 3. Alright, so I need to basically just know where everything is. Need to basically figure out where I kept my gun. There it is. Because I don't know whether or not, like, Goldorth is actually gun immune. He might not be. And if he's not, then the gun's certainly going to make the fight much easier if he's not gun immune. So I'm going to take it along with me in case he's actually, like, you can actually hurt him with guns. I'll still bring, like, the bow and, like, good melee weapon and a great blade, too. Probably shouldn't be that much longer before I just basically sorted out everything I want to have. There's a goblin underneath my basement now, isn't there? If I can just get down and see. They always seem to be in, like, the places where I can't find them. Like, more often than not, I seem to just have trouble finding them. Yeah, I thought I could hear this guy. So that should be an adequate rune supply. I might actually grab more just in case. In terms of energy runes, that should be fine. So let me just also put away what I know I'm not going to need to bring into Ancient Cavern, because I know I can't play shulker boxes, can't use a pickaxe. So what do I absolutely not need to bring in there? Whatever I don't need to bring, I'm just putting away right now. That way there's just going to be less clutter on my inventory, since I will be picking up copper coins. Because, hey, everything just seems to drop copper coins there. Kind of want to bring these guys out again, just for the fun of it. Rosedons also can't be used in the cavern, so let's put those away too, actually. I'm gonna put those here. So this looks about right for a boss fight, except for the fact I need more food. Other than that, this looks like just about like the right inventory to have. Probably gonna put nature staff right in the middle of my inventory there. It's probably gonna be something like this, my setup. This should be adequate. Yeah, so once I have like more food, then it's gonna be like perfect. And that should do. We should be able to have like a somewhat good fight against Goldorth with this. Never did complete this armor set, but I think I'm still going to be okay with speed armor as long as I just stay above a certain amount of health, and Goldorth can't kill me if I just keep on safing with the nature staff, so it's probably not going to matter much anyways. So let's just bring this stuff into Ancient Cavern and then get ready for Goldorth, I guess. Let's get ready to just fight another boss and see how that goes for us. It looks like I'm basically just set to fight him. I'm aware that Goldorth can also TP the player, so... I mean, 3 of the 4 bosses melee you and teleport on top wherever you're standing. Like, 3 bosses basically share that behavior. Penumbra's like the odd one out. Okay, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna just... I changed my mind. I'm gonna come back with Ender Pearls just to be safe. Just so I can be safe while actually farming the mobs. In the room where I'm supposed to farm them. In case I get cornered by bloodsuckers, I actually have a way out. This is so I can actually escape from getting cornered by bloodsuckers if it happens. In case they lock me in a corner and I can't run, I can just always teleport out, so... Hence why I'm bringing those, just in case. Okay, now I'm truly ready. Alright, so where's the spider spawner? Because that's the spawner I need to start camping now. Looks like it's this one. So I gotta start camping these until I get 50 kills on those rocky spiders there. Only then from there can I actually go fight Goldorth. Well, I got all these other mobs just slowing me down, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I can focus on the spiders. I guess I'll attract some of these guys' attention too while I'm at it. So I have to fill up this Pluton tribute bar by farming the rock spiders here. As in the guys that would naturally spawn the deep lands. Which is a dimension that, like, Pluton, God of Wealth, controls. So we have to kill 50 creatures aligned to him to be able to take on his champion known as Goldorth. And we're already, I think, like, halfway there. I just one-shot that spider. Well, I seem to get a couple flower faces also interested in attacking me from time to time. Well, at least it's not the bloodsuckers attacking me. Right, so that's just a flower face. We're getting closer, certainly. I don't need to keep those wind runes, I'm tossing them. So I'm just going to wait for more of these spiders to spawn in. Render distance is 8. That's just about right. If it's too low, I think that might cause like some of the bosses to not actually spawn. So I think that has to be like at 8 or something, or some bosses just don't appear. Like, I think I tried to fight Penumbra with render distance set to 5 and it just never showed up. Once I bumped it up to 8, then I no longer had problems getting the boss to appear. So yeah, this spawner just needs to really hurry it up. I want to get to Goldorth already. We're almost there. Maybe like 1 or 2 more kills and that'll be all I need to actually fight Goldorth. I think 1 more kill and the tribute bar is going to be all filled up. I also kind of want to make sure I'm actually near the Pluton altar so I can actually just run right on over there and then start the fight. Trying to make sure I'm basically next to the yellow blocks here. So far it doesn't look like I am. Trying to just know where the yellow blocks are. Because I have to right-click those once I have the full Pluton tribute bar to fight the boss I want to fight. Or we definitely have to have the full tribute bar at this point, so they're going to let us in to fight Goldorth, for sure now. Now I need to just get myself to the altar and then get ready for a fight. That's yellow, alright. So I'm going to keep Nature and Caillou next to each other. Hopefully this guy just teleports with me into the boss room. And come on, let's go. Goldorth. Okay, he's not immune to guns, clearly. This much we now know. Okay, I thought it was going to be a lot faster. I guess I was wrong on that. Apparently my minion couldn't actually find me. Oh, this is certainly be easier than I thought at first. Except maybe for that. But I can just hold up the shield. And actually just deflect his attacks should he teleport on top of me. Yeah, my shield can kind of just block everything, now that I think about it. I think I might have the perfect foolproof strategy for boss fighting here. Assuming these bosses are not gun immune, that is. only hit me once. And right now he's already almost dead. And that was easy. And I just got a banner. A Pluton banner. You don't get these every kill now, do you? I don't think you do. My tribute bar is still, like, relatively full, so I think I'm actually gonna go for another. Need to just get back near the altar again. Well, actually, no, never mind. Back near. I need to get back near the spawner. The right one, that is. Wherever those spiders are spawning. Because I want to go for another, and this time actually just kind of use melee with the Great Blade and just see how much more interesting the fight could actually be. Yeah, so if I really want to have this guy helping me during the fight, I have to spawn him in the boss room. There's my friend just going at it, and now I'm shooting my friend. And he's dead. Tribute bar, I think, is actually already full again. So yeah, that was rather quick. Hence why I said I might just go for another. Took no time at all to refill it back to full. Not to try this one without a gun, just it'll be more entertaining this way. This should be more fun than just basically spamming my gun. Even if I'm actually at risk of dying now at this point. It's definitely safer to use the gun now I think about, oh boy. Yeah, using the gun was definitely safer here. I was about to say you can do that, but then, oh yeah, I can still teleport to you. Right now, where's Goldorth at? Okay, I guess you can also do this too, with like a bow that just stun locks the enemy. Certainly a lot safer to do it this way, that's for sure. Man, he drains your health so fast. Hence why it's just safer to stay away from him at all times. Yeah, sometimes they just get like multiple hits on you back to back, actually. I can't even see him. Heal up quickly. Quickly now, heal up. Alright, so much for getting away from him. He's just gonna teleport right on top of me. Well, I suppose that's what the Justice Bow is good for. If you don't want him teleporting on top of you to be a problem, just basically Justice Bow, freeze him, run away with the help of the Nature Staff and the Speed Armor, and yeah, you should be good. Then he can't TP to you anymore because you're too far away. Yeah, then you should be basically good. Yeah, then you're pretty much fine. Just trying to really be careful here. Basically just gonna keep on safing the full. In case he tries anything funny, I'm gonna keep on safing the full here. Okay, let's not die to Goldorth still. As much fun as it is to actually do the fight, whilst giving him a chance to fight back, we'll still not die to him regardless. I'm gonna let him fight back, but I'm still not gonna let him kill me. So yeah, using the gun and just running away from him makes the fight incredibly easy. And also just holding up the shield so you can just block whatever few attacks he might be able to get in on you. Yeah, I think like the gun shield strategy is probably going to be like one of the best to just deal with most of the annoying bosses that teleport around. That or it's either going to maybe be just Justice Bow, freeze them, run away with Nature Staff, and then just basically get far away enough that he can't really teleport to you, because he needs to be like close enough to you to actually do the teleport. Then basically just safe spot him from far away and just kill him like that. So yeah, there's the bosses that just teleport to wherever he's standing pretty frequently, but they have to be close enough to actually do it, and maybe with the Justice Bow and Nature Staff you can get away and actually stop them from doing it entirely. Yeah, it looks like it just might be crazy enough to actually work. So yeah, that one just went over surprisingly well. Especially with just the whole using the gun thing. So I'm looking at a lot of Lion here. I have four Silverfoot statues. I have a ton of Lion ingots. I can always get more, but... Oh, and I also have this banner I'd like to hang up somewhere. Considering the steep requirements to actually get this banner in the first place, I'd like to hang it up somewhere. Maybe just put it like right on the side of my house or something. Yeah, you gotta get 70 augury and 70 foraging and fight a boss that sometimes drops. Yeah, that. 70 augury and 70 foraging for this little banner here that just looks pretty. Yep. I kid you not. So I think I'm gonna go back to Iron Mine and just turn in my lion ingots and my silver coins. Well, maybe first I'm actually going to get supplies that I can actually use there now since I'm not in Ancient Cavern. I'm gonna get my supplies back out that I can actually use since we're no longer in Cavern. Don't feel like I really need to carry this for what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna just leave it there. I feel like maybe just basically trying to get the rest of the Silverfoot kills necessary for a gold statue of them. It really shouldn't be hard. It's actually going to be really easy. It's just going to be like, bring these over to the professor, buy the silver coins, just basically safe spot Silverfoot 6 times, or 5 actually. The real pain in the ass was actually getting these ingots in the first place. And that's basically, well, it's not completely over yet, but we're really getting close to having gotten every lion ingot necessary to get every item out of Iron Mine. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just go back there. Specifically, I gotta get back to the professor's lab. I'm guessing it was like 200 blocks east or something. Okay, something just made me drop my gravitator. Well, at least I got it back. I think it was 200 blocks east about. That is if I can really go east. Getting stuck on the slowness grass again, apparently. And yeah. Even then, I still gotta just survive on the way there. Gotta not get too unlucky with my encounters against enemies here. And ideally not lose any key items on the way there and back either. Yeah, with the pickpockets running around, it's always possible that's the case, that happens. Okay, I can see the professor's lab, but I need to just get myself to it. I need to get there. I need to make sure it's safe to actually just buy the silver coins necessary. Should be safe here. Yep. Let's just do it. It gives us 6. I'll buy the mecha gears later. I really don't need to do it now. This UI just looks ugly to look at, let me be honest. Oh, I didn't bring my pickaxe. That's because I just got back from an ancient cavern trip where I knew I wouldn't need it. Because you can't break blocks there, so obviously I don't need the pickaxe in that case. But having it here, of course, would just be useful. I could tunnel under all this crap if I really wanted to. Well, it's not going to do anything in the maze, because the maze blocks are also just unbreakable, too. And we're almost back at said maze, too. We should be getting there any moment now. Right, so I can actually see my portal and the maze right next to that portal. So I need to just simply run on over there. And now I gotta find the way back in, and then find Silverfoot's boss altar again. Gotta find whichever way was actually into the maze. That's probably the entrance right here. Yep, that's the entrance. Even then, I gotta maybe take into account stuff that could spawn in here. Alright, so we're back in the arrow maze after a while. Yeah, even with my best pickaxe, I wouldn't be breaking these blocks anyways. So I gotta find the path that leads back to Silverfoot's again. Okay, I think I might be getting close. It's right there. That's Silverfoot's. That's where we're gonna spawn him in. But this is gonna be really easy. I mean, look at this. Provided I just keep him stun locked but just as close, it's gonna be really easy. Yeah, I do want to get some melee hits in, but I don't think it's necessarily worth the risk if I don't have to do that at all. should actually be dead very soon at this point, if I'm not mistaken. He should be going down in no time. I'm gonna basically just get rid of the last of his health at this point. Yeah, if you just stun lock the boss, he's a sitting duck, basically. Then we need to basically just do this a couple more times. If I can at least speed up this kill a little with the sword. Yep. Basically just gotta rinse and repeat this. Might actually leave after this kill, though, just to make sure my speed helmet doesn't break apart in mid-fight. Right, now I need to get out of the corner. Kinda had me in a corner there for a moment. Alright, get me out of that corner now. I'm not gonna stay in that corner, that's for sure. Three-hour cannons in a row. Huh. What were the odds of that? I'm gonna guess it may be like 1 in 64, assuming he has 4 unique drops and you have equal chance to get each one. Okay, not that rare, I guess. I mean, it could be crazy, or I could be sweaty, and I could be getting like 6 chainsaws in a row. And to add insult to injury, chainsaws are really not useful compared to the other 3 drops that Craixius and Zeus can give you. Like, you could get the Great Blade, you can get like a staff that can just kill any enemy around you, like 1 out of 3 tries it. Okay, essentially what the staff can do is just basically simply make any enemy within like 7 blocks of you vanish like 1 out of 3 times you cast it. So for each enemy like within 7 blocks, it has a 33% chance to just disappear. Then there's a Paralyzer, that's a really powerful blaster. Never really tried it out though. Then of course there's a Great Blade, and then you get something called a Chainsaw. It just cuts wood really fast. Can also be used like a melee weapon, but it might sometimes drop no logs. This being like one of the other CS drops you can end up with. Probably gonna move some of these copper coins over to another chest for now. Can also put the rest of those lion ingots back too. I kind of do just want to make more progress on actual boss fights. I mean, at least those are still fun. It's just like, sometimes you really gotta grind to actually get to some of those bosses. And the grindings are just like the boring part. So I'm just wondering, like, what else should I do right now? Like, what's to come after next? Getting pretty close in terms of just basically finishing off Silverfoot and getting the gold statue of him. So I really want to go for the gold Vinacorn statue. And it's a pretty fun fight, I'll admit. Still have some petals lying around, in case I really want to go do that. I might just still hold on to them for now, actually. There's always going back to Grekon, but nah. That can always wait. And there's also Runendor that I've barely done anything in except for just basically making runes and maybe trading infusion. I basically did nothing else there yet. How many Runendor tokens do I even have? Oh, plenty. Could maybe go putzing around in there, just to try and break the monotony a bit. Since I basically really never did much in Runendor to begin with. Could maybe go putz around in there for a bit and just see, like, how things go. In that case, I definitely want to use up some levels. So I'll use up a couple. Since I know I'll be death warping back out most likely. I know I'll have to death warp to get back to the overworld, so I'm going to use up some levels for sure at this point. So I'm just going to quickly look, see, like, what interesting things are in Runendor. Like, I know there's still a lot to actually do in that dimension, but what specifically is it going to entail? Lands of Runendor. I want to give this a look-see. Basically, I only really went here to make runes. And look at how far into the series we are. Rune randomization station, I know what that is. Okay, so 2 different types of lotto totems, like most dimensions have. That basically just lead to 2 weapons. One a wizard staff and one like a sniper rifle. Clunkhead arenas are semi-underground structures. Boss Clunkhead can be fought here. Only place where runic guardians are found. Spectral cages, spectral wizards can be farmed here. Spectral wizards are a hunter mob that I cannot kill yet. I don't have 84 hunter. Can't kill them. And they drop bows that have really good chances to not consume ammo. And an archer gun that's like also barely ever uses up ammo. But I could just enchant my bow with infinity. So there's that. Runic Guardians drop runic energy. I think this is important. Usage. Make an armor set, or can activate the Rune Templar minigame. And you need runes to play the minigame. Runic rooms in the underground of the lands of Runendor, so I think I'll bring my X-ray kit. Runes required to activate Templars. Oh, so it's another minigame that we're looking at, basically. Requires a poison rune to activate, but it will consume a life rune? So, do I bring both types of runes in case, like, I can't do it with just one? What the fuck? What if I bring only the poison rune? What happens? That's just confusing. Runic Room. They basically come in 4 color variants, so I need to what? Find like... I need to find like at least like 4 of them? Or I'm saying I need to stumble into 4 of these. Spawns deactivated must be activated to play the minigame. Activated by using the runic energy. Okay, so I think I need to find at least 4 of these underground dungeons. Yikes. This might be a real pain in the ass to actually fight the boss known as Clunkhead. Wondering what we're even gonna get from this, if it's even gonna be worth it. Like, what are the boss drops? Like, how useful are these? Likely not worth it, considering the effort I might have to go through to actually fight Clunkhead in the first place. She ain't dead, but close to it. I don't remember what she did, Betty White. Born in 1922. I was about to say she was like 100 years old. No, she's really close to it. 97. Well, she lived pretty damn long. What else can I say? She dies now, we can at least say she lived to 97. Still a pretty long life. Runic Sword gives player speed boost. I'm looking at some of the drops that the Runendor boss might have. Nothing too special, considering I probably have a bunch of the best weapons in the mod already anyways. But I still said I want to collect every item, so of course I'm gonna go for it. Just so I can say I've experienced it. Even though I probably already have better weapons and armor and stuff already. Well, let's just go and give this a look-see. So I'm gonna get my leaves out. I think shears so I can just reuse the leaves. So I can do some X-raying underground. Make finding the rooms easier. I hope it's gonna help with finding the rooms. I think it might be safe to just basically put my healing staves and my runes back in the shulker box for now. And I'm basically already almost ready to go back there at this point. Yeah, just to make sure I can save absolutely everything, I'm going to take another shulker box with me. Then again, like, I can actually keep it in the under chest and it'll just be there waiting for me anyways. No, I should have, like, no problems just saving everything when I death warp. There are Pixons floating around, so I'm actually going to make a diamond bolt just to grab some while I'm there. Just going to pick some of those up, because why not? I mean, one of them is actually useful, plus I can maybe just at least snag a bit of extra infusion experience while I'm out there, so I guess I'll just perhaps do that. Let's just go in there for a bit and see how things go. Probably going to spend a bit of time in Runendor. I think I'm also going to take the lotto tokens I already have, more or less. I'll just put my X-ray kit in the hotbar, and then we'll just go right to Runendor. So I think I can keep the Diamond Bull in the offhand and actually put the shield away. I don't think I'm going to need the shield too badly for what I'll be doing. Runendor is, for more or less, for the most part, a pretty safe dimension to be running around in. Like, there are way more deadly dimensions than Runendor, so I should be relatively safe going in here. Since my portals are still glitched out, I can just go through the deep lands. And now I'm already there. I'm pretty sure I can explain all the furnaces too, by the way. I mean, I'd actually mine charged runium ore in the deep lands, and then I'd smelt it here, then actually convert the runium chunks to runes, then just basically take them all back with me through ender chests and just die so I can actually get out of limbo. Limbo essentially being like I'm stuck between like two portals. Runendor and deep lands, like I can't get back to the overworld because of how they're forcibly linked together now. So I'm just going to pick a random place to drop down to, dig down a bit, then basically just set up the X-ray machine. And just see what we're looking at here. See if from here we can just spot in the underground rooms. And so far we're basically not seeing any. Here's the hoping I can actually see some from here. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. If that's actually supposed to be underground room or it's not. Yeah, this is like the Y value that the rooms would actually spawn at. Roughly like 5 or 6 would be it. Does not look like there are any rooms around here. Probably made a mistake not actually going on night vision too. It's really going to make it hard to actually spot the rooms, especially if I stay down here. Probably going to be tempted to actually do more running around, rather than just basically staying underground where it's all dark. I mean, I can get pretty close to Y5 just by going on the surface even, which is nice. I'm still exposed to some light, which is good. So just keep on doing this every once in a while and see if anything important shows up. Just gonna kind of pick a direction and run in it. Just do this over and over until something important kind of pops up. I mean, it's gonna have to eventually. Fun fact, I just picked up some infusion stones that actually do nothing. They're used to enchant stuff, but... what was it? The Gleaming Infusion Stones. You can make power stones and everything with them, but you can't even use them to enchant anything. Like, they enchant no items, so... they had, like, one purpose, and they can't even fulfill it. The Gleaming Infusion Stones. You can basically just harvest them for experience, and that's about it. Despite being, like, the item you'd use to enchant, you can't enchant with them, even. Thinking maybe they're going to remedy that in the future update, though. In other words, you'll actually be able to use those stones to enchant properly. That's something right there. I'm going to take a closer look at that. And Pixins here are just super easy to see with how the terrain generates. You can get up on a higher ledge and just get a much easier... that looks... I gotta get a closer look at this. I think I know what I'm looking at here, too. Let's get a closer look inside, though. That's probably the Clunkhead Arena that I was just looking up on like a couple minutes ago. That's probably the arena. Clunkhead Arena. I'm tired, if you couldn't tell. So I'm going to basically just write these coordinates down. So I'm going to probably just write a new set of coordinates for Runendor. I'm going to just get a new paper for it. So 180, 168, negative 168, Clunkhead Arena. But we're still a ways from actually being able to fight the guy himself. If I'm not mistaken, I need to kill these guys to actually just get the runic energy in the first place. Oh, they hit pretty hard. They kind of hit hard, these guys, actually, now that I think about it. I might have to be a little careful farming them, actually. Okay, if they kill me... oh, no. Uh-oh. This might be a problem. If I can't find a safe place to run to, I'm gonna die. Okay, I certainly underestimated those guys. Okay, now that was a close one. I really underestimated them. Gotta make sure I'm just healed up before I go anywhere near there again. Yeah, because once they start shooting at me, they start shooting at me alright. Yeah, everything else is just, like, much easier to deal with in comparison. It's those Runic Templar guys that... they're kind of deadly, those rune guys that just shoot the projectiles. So I'm gonna get my... ow? What's shooting at me? It's probably this guy. I'm gonna get my bow out and just shoot them from far away. It's gonna be much safer to do it this way anyways. Just kind of just shoot them down from afar. Just going to be slow, but it's going to be a lot safer. That's for sure. Pretty safer, just stay away from them. They do drop runic energy every once in a while. I think like 1 out of every 20 times you kill one, it'll drop one. And I am not going in the room that's full of these guys. They would just annihilate me if I did. I would not survive if I just went right in there with them. Because they could all just shoot me at once, and that would for sure kill me. This bow's actually not doing half bad when it comes to killing these guys. It's actually pulling its weight. So this is where I'd have to go to farm all the runic energy, which is required to play the minigame, which is required to get to fight Clunghead in the first place. So this is required to fight the boss. That's what I've been informed. I need to do this to fight the boss. Runic energy doesn't drop too often. And that's the second floor of this building, where I assume you spawn Clunghead here, and then you fight him here. I'd assume that's where you'd then fight Clunghead. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get drained quickly now, aren't I? Yeah, sometimes they can just spawn a couple right on top of you, and then next thing you know, they just quickly eat away at your health. Oh no, I'm gonna get knocked back in by, like, an enemy. Like, some other random enemy is just gonna knock me back in. That's a runic energy right there we just got. That's some. Yeah, so it's important to know if I can't run away from these guys, they're gonna destroy me. Well, they're still dropping copper coins at least. How much damage do they even deal? They seem to be hitting me pretty hard consistently, too. Yeah, they can hit pretty consistently and pretty hard. So how much damage exactly is that? That I really do wonder. Uh-oh, I gotta just run away. When there's like 3 attacking me at once, I really just can't stay there. It's too dangerous. Too risky to have 3 of them attacking me at once. They'd probably just kill me for sure. With all that damage just stacking at once, it would probably kill me. Alright, please hit him, for fuck's sake. Why are the hits not going through? Also doesn't help with how those hallways are just built. Might need to maybe put some more blocks so I have places to hide from them. Because having nowhere to hide from those guys just makes them even more dangerous to deal with, really. So I got 1 runic energy so far. Think I need like more than that. I feel like I need like way more than just a single runic energy for sure. Oh, 2 runic energy. Still probably need more than 2. I think I just got like a 3rd one, perhaps? Oh, yeah, I did. Nice. Yeah, they can just... Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. Yeah, especially if they just spawn in front of me and I have like nowhere to really run from them. That could easily be really bad. Yeah, if I can't run from these guys, they'd probably just kill me, most likely. I can always just pick them off from around the corner if I don't want to take too many hits. Four runic energies now. That worked out for me somehow. I think I'm actually figuring this out. Like a safe way to kill these guys for their runic energy. I think I'm actually figuring something out. Might get like one more and then just say screw it and leave and come back here later. At least they don't like take too many hits. If I know what I'm doing with my sword, I can kill them pretty quickly. Like 2 or 3 hits apparently I can kill them in if I know what I'm doing. So I thought for sure they were gonna have like more health, but I guess I was wrong about that. They just hit pretty damn hard. Uh-oh. That's why it's risky to just get to such low health. Could have maybe died there because I had like nowhere to run. Those hallways really aren't good for me. Those long hallways with no place for cover. Those really make the whole Rune Templar... They're Rune Templars, aren't they? No, Runic Guardian farming. The Runic Guardians. These long hallways make the whole Runic Guardian farming process just so much more riskier. Like, long hallways with no good exits. I have to maybe break some holes in the sides of these just so I have, like, other places to exit through. Just to be safe. Because having, like, no exits there just really increases your risk of dying. So I might as well just make myself another exit there just to be safe. Oh, it's still being shot at by something. And from all the way over there, they're actually attacking me. Yeah, they have, like, pretty good reach. Hence why those long hallways are so dangerous to just deal with these guys in. Like, these guys in long hallways, pretty deadly combination. Considering how far they can reach sometimes. Runic Construct bricks. Oh, those are new ones. Haven't seen those yet. Uh-oh, they're really piling on the damage now. Yeah, they can pile on the damage super quickly if they want to. Hence why making that extra hole is probably going to be a really good idea. Kind of just break a side in the wall there. So it's easier to just run from these guys, if the need be. Oh shit. This is bad. Oh fuck, this is really bad. They're kind of just blocking the hallways now. They're kind of blocking me in. I guess I'll just run on top of the roof with the Rosodons and then that'll let me escape. Alright, I think I've had enough of being in there for now. Just gonna put these copper coins away and then kind of just explore elsewhere and see what else I might be able to find out here. 32 extraction. I haven't even touched the skill since I got to level 15 and just basically boosted through skill crystals for the entirety of extraction. Like once I hit 15, it was just basically all skill crystals that I leveled up off of. Yeah, I could have basically just easily died there. They basically had all the hallways covered. Wouldn't have had time to just basically break a hole in the side of the wall either. Would have likely just not even made it out at all. Now I'm kind of just lagging a bit too. There we go. Gonna make sure these guys are just like no longer aggroing me, and then I'm gonna just dig another hole. I thought I saw another of these guys. I'm just gonna quickly make another hole now. Any rooms? Still doesn't look like we're seeing any. Nope, we're not looking at any rooms whatsoever here. I think I'm for sure I'd be able to see one from here if there were any close by, but there must clearly not be any. Getting a bit of infusion experience on the side just by doing this, at least. Just gonna have to keep on looking, and hopefully I'll get lucky with the rooms one of these days. Hopefully I can at least spot them from here with the minecart. Like, hopefully it's gonna work. If not, then I don't know what to say. If that's not gonna help me, then oh boy, this is gonna be really painful. Just trying to find all those rooms. So going north so far, and we haven't really spotted any of those rooms at all. Alright then. I'll just toss these extra runic bricks I'm never going to use. I mean, I'm just breaking random blocks anyways, just looking for these hidden underground rooms. If it's going to be anything like finding the underground dens, then I'm really not going to be looking forward to this. Like, there's still like 2 of those dens in Percasia I need to find. spent like already a lot of time just searching for like the one den that I found. I still have to find 2 more eventually too. Could always maybe just stay like completely underground and just hope I get lucky and actually break into one of those underground rooms, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be too likely that happens. Wait, where's my minecart? Oh, there it is. Thought it just disappeared for a second. Would have been awkward if it did. I don't know how I literally can't see any rooms at all. Are they just like somewhat rare that these actually show up the rooms? They could be somewhat rare like they are in Percacia. Let me break a hole in the side here and just teleport up. That's another rune randomization station right there I'm looking at. Actually, no, it isn't. Probably isn't another of those rune randomizers. Doesn't actually look like one. I'm gonna guess it's probably the hunter mobs that I cannot kill. It's probably the guys I can't kill yet. It appears I cannot kill them. They have the red crossed swords above their heads. I can't kill them, basically. They're hunter mobs that I don't have the hunter level to actually be able to damage them. So I can't fight them. I think I might have maybe found a cage like that earlier that was like much closer to spawn. Even then, it's not necessarily really relevant now. It's not like I can even fight them at the moment. I simply can't. Can't even fight them yet anyway, so still, just yeah. Oh, hey there, Bill. I'm guessing you must be on, like, the other side of the world and not actually up at 1 in the morning. I'm probably just gonna take a... I'm probably gonna actually go to sleep very soon at this rate. If I gotta do what I think I have to do, I'm probably not gonna want to stay up at 1 in the morning to do it. If I know, like... If I think I know, like, what I'm gonna have to actually do here. So this dimension has underground rooms that spawn at like y = 5. What I'm doing is just basically placing down a minecart, leaves, and basically just x-raying through to see if I can just spot any rooms without actually having to get lucky and dig into them myself. But so far I've yet to see any rooms by this method. So far I've yet to really see any. Metroid Fusion and Google translated Prime made me die of laughter. Yeah, me too, almost. I still love those best of highlights for Prime to upload. Parts 5, 6, 7, and 8 specifically. That's another rune randomizer right there. Yeah, I remembered, like, part 5 had a lot of good ones. Certainly going to be a lot of highlights from part 5, that's for sure. Yeah, even part 6 had some. Though I'm more fond of, like, the things that happened in part 5, 7, and 8, more so than 6. Wait, is that... I'm trying to get a closer look at that. Okay, I thought I saw a Runicorn Rider, but no, I was wrong. Yeah, there's unicorns in this dimension, and there's a really rare chance that you might actually find a unicorn with someone riding it. They're guaranteed to drop something called Runic Energy, which is an item that's key to actually progressing in this dimension in terms of getting every single thing done in it. That would be fighting the boss. For starters, it'll be fighting the boss. You need Runic Energy to fight him. Alright, so now I'm going west, apparently. Alright, so I still don't see any rooms. Wondering if this X-ray method is even supposed to work, or if there's just really not that many rooms to go around. Like, if they're just really that uncommon. I mean, there's a good chance they're just very uncommon anyways. That's an Anima Master. Oh yeah. Da. The room is just called Da. A Barathos Realmstone, not bad. I can always just trade that in for extra silver coins anyways. So yeah, not bad. Basically, I already had all the dimensions opened up a while ago. So the extra Realmstone is just basically silver coins at this point for me. I'm pretty sure, like, I just haven't found a room yet, and they're somewhat uncommon. I can imagine they must be at this point. Still not seeing any rooms from here. I'm sure how I can't spot a single one. Not to mention, I'm basically just using up supplies and getting almost nothing done at this point. Not seeing too many landmarks either. Saw the Clunkhead Arena and that was about it. And stuff that I either can't use or I basically already seen before, and it's just... I've seen a rune randomizer closer to my base. I don't know, I've used it like so much already. Why would I need another one? If there was one I basically already used just so much at this point. Oh, so those unicorns drop tokens, nice. So if I want more tokens, they're a pretty good source of them. So I guess maybe just kill these as I find them for their tokens. Seems like a good idea. Oh yeah, so did I almost. Okay, I think that was a banner drop. That right there was definitely by far one of the highlights of the whole hack. That and when the computer said, "I created more X, and please die." Makes me wonder if the whole time, like, the computer was really the villain. Well, it certainly seems like it was possible that the computer was the bad guy. However, I created more X. Or that too. That and how it was just called something completely random that didn't even resemble Quarantine Bay. Whatever Thatcher Chicago Mitchell was supposed to be. I'll look at that, like, probably maybe tomorrow morning if I'm not too busy with schoolwork. One school project I'm likely just gonna finish up tomorrow. Should be ready to basically just present it. Pretty proud of what we managed to do as a team. We were basically like 8 people building like a sort of online shopping site. I'd say I'm pretty proud with the end result or what it's gonna turn out to be. I'm basically almost off of school for the holidays. think I'm looking at another Clunkhead Arena right here, where you both fight the boss and fight Runic Guardians to get Runic Energy to play Rune Templar minigame to then fight boss. And to play the minigame, I need to find specific rooms that the Rune Templars, I think they're called, they spawn in. Just realized I forgot the runes I need to actually really play the minigame. I think I'm carrying life and energy runes, and that's about it. I forgot the other rune types. Then again, I gotta find rooms to actually do the minigame in the first place, or it's not even gonna matter whether or not I have the runes. Like, if I can't find the underground rooms where you play the minigame, then it's not gonna matter whether or not I can actually even start it. Alright, so I've gone about 1,000 blocks west at this point. I'm gonna probably maybe do like one more dig. See if there's perhaps any possibility I can maybe find one of those underground rooms at this rate. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to hear noise thinking like I'm near one either. Oh, I'm still not spotting any. I think I'm just gonna go hop up in this tree and stop up there. I think I can basically just stop up here while I'm in this tree. And then basically just hop back on another time to continue my exploration in Runendor. So we didn't find too much. Didn't find a single runic room. Found only a Clunkhead Arena, like, as things we haven't really found yet. Found rune randomization stations, and I don't need to find new ones. I already know where there's one. I've used it so much already. And I also found some Spectral Wizard spawners that I cannot use since I can't even fight them yet. So it looks like we're still gonna have a ways to go for Brunendor, actually.